Good evening, everybody. My name is Vec Wolf, but you can call me John. In the last 8 hours of my life, I just binge watched all of Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is a new show that came out 4 weeks ago by Marvel Studios on Disney Plus, and I watched up to the current episode of episode 4, which just dropped at 12 a.m. today. So, I watched it, decided to let's sit down and have a little discussion about it. And you can go two ways with the show. It's either it's what you expect, or it's either it's not what you expect, and this is just an average fucking Marvel show that really has no standing point to it. I'll go ahead and describe all my issues and all the things I do love after the plot description. And yeah, just remember this will be a spoiler talk. I will be talking about all 4 episodes, and yeah, so don't watch if you don't want to be spoiled. So, a good way to start the show is there's a problem. The problem is scrolls. Oh shit. Oh no! They've invaded Earth and there's millions of fucking scrolls apparently. And Nick Fury has come back to Earth after spending a couple years in space to help Talos, which if you've seen Captain Marvel, you know it's the main Skrull general, and Maria Hill to somehow stop this fucking invasion. I don't know exactly what you expect. You watch the trailers like, oh my fucking god, this looks awesome. But it's it's Nick Fury. He's like fucking 80 years old. How the fuck this is gonna work? I don't know. And so pretty much they go to Moscow to prevent a bombing. And they failed. The bomb goes off. Maria Hill gets killed, and it was pretty sad. Nothing too crazy though. Fuck, clicked the wrong thing. My bad. Anyway, Maria Hill dies. So Talos and Nick Fury they get into an argument. They, split up. They do their own thing. Nick Fury goes back to his wife. He has a wife apparently who's a Skrull. That's interesting. And then he gets fired from I don't really know anymore what it is. Shield. Well, it's not Shield, obviously, but whatever the fuck the government. Rhodey comes, fires him, who is also a Skrull. Rhodey is a Skrull in this fucking show. So I don't know how this is gonna even play out to the future of the MCU of Armor Wars, but so Talos also goes because his daughter Gaia is also working with the villain, which is named Gryak. I I don't know. The names are pretty fucking confusing. Well, his daughter's working for him, and she doesn't want to work for him because, you know, he's killing innocent people, blowing them up, killing fucking thousands of people, and wants to, go to war with the humans to take over Earth. So it's one of those plots of, oh no, the world's in fucking stake. Is the world gonna end? Is the world gonna be lost? And you can already see how this show will probably go. It's not gonna work out for the villain. They will lose. But anyway, continuing with the plot. So they kind of do their own separate thing for a little bit. They come back. Hey, I need your help. I'll help you. They go to some rich bastard's house. They kill him, and I think they kill his son. Whatever. And they stop a nuclear attack on a plane. So that kind of prevents World War III. And now they have to go track the president. Or actually, they're tracking Rhodey, who is with the president of the United States of America, who came to Great Britain to, I guess, solve some problems that happened with Moscow because Nick Fury was there. Maria Hill died. And yeah, then they get attacked. The president's unconscious. Nick Fury takes him. And then Talos dies by the villain. Oh no, Talos. No! And so he's most likely dead, but this is the fucking MCU for crying out loud. No one's ever fucking dead. Unless they choose to die. But again, multiverse. So, and again, in episode 4, at the end of episode 3, Gaia does die, who is played by Emilia Clarke, which she does give a pretty good performance. She does die. She gets shot in the fucking chest and dies, but then comes back to life with the ability from the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, if you even remember that. But she comes back. which exactly proves my point. No one's gonna fucking die in this show, which sucks, because this show has set the tone with Maria Hill dying right away, and just generally like, oh shit, I felt sad when she died. Like, I rose out from my bed while watching this on my phone, and I was fucking flabbergasted. It was actually pretty fucking crazy to see a cool character like her just die. But she's not dead, and that was disappointing to begin episode 4 at. So that's currently the whereabouts of the plot, and all these twists and turns, and there are plots, there are things that build suspension. For example, like Nick Fury's wife had to go kill Nick Fury, but that didn't really work out, did it? Because she loves him. She's not gonna kill her fucking husband. I don't know why I told you that, but I did, because there you go. So overall, let's go ahead and just talk about my opinions here. It's a good show. It is actually a good show, but it has its flaws. It's too slow. And again, going back to Nick Fury is like fucking 80 years old, that's the problem. He is fucking old. He is too fucking old. And so that's just kind of setting the tone that this entire show is going to be so fucking slow. All the fight scenes, and generally just even the walking, it feels slow. And the problem is, like, the villain is this young guy who's like a fucking super scroll, how he described it. So I don't know where this is gonna go. I really do not know how this will play out. So, but if you're looking to see a really good Marvel spy thriller, you can watch the show. If you were fucking disappointed, like with Black Widow, this show is gonna give you that spy thriller that you've been wanting to watch from Marvel. But again, it does have your MCU themes in there, superpowers, taking over the world, shit like that. So, yeah, that's kind of where you got with the show. It's not much to take from it, besides, like, the cool twists it will have. Now, I do want to disgrace one thing here, which will be the whole marketing of the movie being, who can you trust? Who can you trust? This show doesn't really do that. And when I was expecting the take from this show was going to be like the biggest fucking game of Among Us. Who is the fucking imposter and who do we trust out of everybody? That's not what the show's doing. This show is just, yeah, remember this and remember these characters? They're a team. That's it. And then the villain has their own team, and that's it. It's a team versus team. There's no who can you trust. I guess, yes, with Rhodey, because he is a Skrull. No one knows about that. But that's it. There's not really a lot of who can you trust in this. And it's just kind of, it's your generic Marvel plot of a fucking TV show. It's just following the same algorithm. And it's not really going too far into it. So, again, we still have 2 more weeks with this show. I hope it can pick up now because, we're getting closer to the end. We're past the halfway point. I don't know whether or not I could say the show will be fucking fantastic or it's just going to be one of those fails. It's really up to you. I would love to hear your opinions down below. And, yeah, that's all I got here today. Goodbye.